All right, guys, finally we're watching Severance, and this man has been so ready to watch it.
The anticipation, guys. I've been wanting to watch this show so bad. We obviously have other commitments that we're watching on the channel, and I love those shows. I don't think anything's caught my imagination and has intrigued me as much as this show. So I really hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. We're on episode 3 and 4 today. I'm just ready to see how deep this little mystery rabbit hole goes, man, because I don't know what the heck's going on.
Me either. I had to bust out the specs because it's so much like...
Yeah, you need to pay attention.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to set a like goal for this video, man. Let us get 2,000 likes on this video for sure, so that way we can continue to put this on YouTube for you guys. And we do have a Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction, all that good stuff. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, guys. So if you guys want to help be a part of that journey, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would really mean a lot to us. I'm ready to watch Severance.
Me too.
Let's go. All right, guys, episode 3 in Perpetuity.
I'm so glad you said that, not me.
You can't read. You look like a librarian.
Petey, you okay? Petey?
Yeah, I'm good.
The robe is a gift from my brother-in-law. I've never worn it or anything. Sorry, it's weird. I have pillows. Do you need anything else?
Yeah, I want you to stop shitting on this awesome robe. Are you sure nobody can see in any of these transoms?
Yeah. Oh, and everything's locked upstairs.
Anybody live in that unit next door?
No, it's just Mrs. Selvig in the other direction. It's nice. Quiet.
Fortress of Solitude.
I still think an
favorite
occasional
phrase?
mixer wouldn't hurt anything.
Dude, I pressed Cobell for an off-floor mixer last quarter. She said you'll get one when you earn it, whatever that means.
Petey? You okay?
I'm sorry. Yeah. I get disoriented. It's temporary.
What's Sunset Park?
I don't know.
It'd be really trippy to just trip back into your old memories like that. What would be the right word to describe this? Uncanny?
I was gonna say mysterious. That's not a good word.
Well, you ain't wrong. I'm talking about this like intro. It's just so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a good word. Unnerving.
Must be cut to heal.
It's like having two different lives suddenly stitched together. My first day at Lumon's as far back as my 5th birthday, and with 2 pasts, it blurs the present too. But they said it will get better.
Who's they?
That's what I was about to say.
There's a group of people that know Severance is a blight on mankind, and they're gonna do something about it.
The Whole Mind Collective?
The kids trolling for signatures downtown? No, someone else.
So, what do you want from me?
Don't you want to know what you're doing down there?
Okay, look, I'm not gonna unsever.
I don't want you to unsever, because that's not a word. Reintegration.
All right, well, whatever. It hasn't been a blight for me. It's helped me.
What if the cost of that help is that you're murdering people 8 hours a day and you don't even know it?
Well, who?
Am I?
Look, I found a department, one they don't tell us about, one where you don't get to leave.
Well, don't none of us get to leave?
I mean, you really don't get to leave, as in they're down there right now.
What, like chained up, or?
I'm not gonna talk about it in here. I don't know if the monitors are bugged, or if Irving's gonna walk in.
You really might have a bug in his
You're
house.
Not at Lumon.
This poor guy.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Who's June?
June is my daughter. Greatest kid on earth and a hell of a guitar player. How happy are you that you asked me to stay here?
Do y'all fold your pizza? Just wondering.
You know, sometimes I do if it's greasy. Looked like she was taking the 1-chip challenge, didn't it?
No, it looked like she was chewing on a sledge. You know, in the beginning, the sledge?
Are you all right?
woman who became pregnant at work less than a month after her company went severed.
Well, first, I'd suggest you reveal her identity if she wants to have an honest conversation about her
How
experience.
could she have that conversation when her workie was the one involved in the conception?
Okay, first of all, workie?
That, as I understand, is the preferred term among...
I think it's exactly the condescending verbiage that I'd expect.
Did her INSI have a choice?
INSI? And where are you getting these terms?
Fine, call it...
Taking away...
Who I really feel bad for are those fish. You know they're gonna have a migraine. They never get to turn the light off.
Wake up, Petey. Petey?
Hey,
It's morning. So I'm going to work, like you said. You can stay here if you want. I just want to let you know I'm not going to reintegrate, you know. I lost my wife a couple years ago in a car accident. This is, it's helping me.
I'm sorry, Mark.
No.
At work,
But isn't
you would come in sometimes with red eyes. We had a joke that you had an elevator allergy. And there's even a song for it. You carry the hurt with you. You feel it down there too. You just don't know what it is.
Okay.
But if he goes to that place and he forgets about his wife, he's just cutting his healing time in half.
Yeah, that's why I think he's so into
Emotional.
drinking.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Mark, I'm sorry for the racket. I'm just de-icing my stew.
Oh, no worries. Thanks again for the cookies.
I'll bring by more.
Please.
She's gonna end up seeing him.
I'm confused about her. Like, I really don't know about her.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know if she's severed or not.
I don't think she is, because she's obviously watching him.
Yeah, I think so, but she's just peculiar.
Maybe both sides of her severance have a mission. You know what I mean?
I did a thing. I deleted the scary numbers.
When?
Yesterday.
You look trim, Mark. I wonder if you were food poisoned.
Welcome back, boss. New photos come in?
Oh, good. You can finally get rid of those old ones.
You may as well skip it, actually. I put in my resignation request. It's good. It means you won't get sent to the break room anymore.
Mark, I spoke to your Audi yesterday. He sounded just shattered not to be at work. But now that you're here, care to read your first morning announcements as department head?
Sure. Should be easier without me in the audience.
Mark used to find it funny to interrupt Petey's announcements with gas having.
Just a couple things here.
Why are you standing weird?
I'm standing great.
Are you uncomfortable? We could all look away.
Post-it notes are not to be put on faces. They clog your Audi's pores.
That one's about me. I do this beloved character, Sticky Head.
Also, please refrain from boasting about previously earned waffle parties.
Feeling attacked?
And lastly, I've never seen a resignation request get such a quick turnaround.
Do I have to finish out the day or can I skip out now?
Was it denied?
Lastly, Helly's resignation request was denied.
So she can't quit.
Yeah, no, that can't be right. My Audi wouldn't do that.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Hold on. She said her Audi couldn't do that. So her Audi denied it?
I guess they have to like agree.
That is so
Because remember there was a
tricky.
lady who did get to go. They said Carol D or something like that before.
What?
So maybe her Audi agreed.
So it's like consensual in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun. Shall I, tiptoe up and sneak to the door?
He's at work, baby. It doesn't matter. Can you go do it? Because I gotta pee.
Yes. Against the door or to the side?
I think either's really good.
My babe, I'm going to put it off to the side.
Awesome.
Oh, he's excited to give him that, whatever it is.
He's going to be so excited.
Yeah.
I hope he comes home early.
He's not going to.
It'd be depressing to live there because they don't have a yard.
Right.
Like, where are you gonna throw the ball at?
Dang.
Hey, what the fuck are you wearing?
Does she have a key? Oh my God.
I hope he hides.
I won't touch him.
What's up with that?
She said, fuck Yankee Candle, they're too expensive. Got me one for free, boys.
A personal one, jeez. Stay back there.
I'm coming.
Who in the hell built those stairs? There wasn't one creak.
He was light on his feet. Okay, so she's definitely not severed. Confirmed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I mean, it's been like 45 minutes. It's just, it has been a while.
I'm fine, Mark.
Get ready, do the things you need to do, because I'm coming in.
No! Mark,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm not decent.
I'm
Don't-
sorry.
She's gonna get in
Writing
trouble.
a note directly on your skin. Well, unfortunately, the detectors can pick up lettering anywhere.
Does this look like lettering to you?
Well, if you put your arms together. Huh, not bad. I thought you were starting to, like, be okay here.
What, because I did the numbers thing?
Well, you gotta win.
It literally causes fear.
Well, that's just one subset of numbers. The others are more comforting.
Mark, I don't want to work here with you. So don't burst into the bathroom with your pathetic boss voice on and try to convince me that I do.
Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to scrub your arms.
Or what?
You want Grainer to use the bad soap.
There's bad soap.
I am troubled by you having high-stress exchanges like that so fresh off your food poisoning.
What's on your mind, Irving?
If it's a deeper meaning she craves, she should see the Perpetuity Wing.
She can read about all that stuff in the handbook.
You know it's different to be there.
It just seems premature. I mean, that place is a lot.
Correct. That place is everything.
There's a package left at his door from someone. Open it, would you? Oh, God.
Is this the brother-in-law?
Rickon, his 5th book.
Chapter 12, on learning to be emotionally nude in front of my wife.
Check it for messages.
Mark, can I help you?
Does she have a moment?
Did you fill out an official request for supervisory interaction?
No.
It's fine. Come in.
Irving thought we should take Helly to the Perpetuity Wing today.
Well, it's a good thing I made Irving department chief.
I think I should take Helly and the team to the Perpetuity Wing.
And have you filled out a common space reservation slip?
No.
Mark.
I don't know. It's been weird since Petey left. He set the tone.
If Petey were the tone setter you're lionizing him as, he'd still be here.
What does that mean?
Now you're gonna make me throw my mug at you.
Why would you?
Oh my
Dang,
God.
she ain't
NDR
playing.
to its numbers.
Okay.
What I just did was something I knew that you could handle and grow from. It was very painful for me. I hope that you'll let it help you.
It's like everything in this place is designed to test your obedience.
Open or close?
Yeah.
She's a closed type of lady.
Both.
You cracked?
I'll just.
My delts are embarrassingly good today. My Audi does muscle shows for sure.
If your Audi did muscle shows, you wouldn't have to work here.
I'm sorry, do you know how much muscle shows pay?
There are different monetary prizes for gold, silver, and bronze.
Best delt, $30. Best ab, $20. Biceps are a little flashier, $75.
Society at large.
Lats are bullshit, dude.
And then the center of a good
you
physique.
are-
He's trying to give her Audi a message.
Is she about to shove that up her ass? Oh, or drink it.
Thirsty? Hey, just in case you find this relevant for some reason, the code detectors can read messages hidden inside the body as well. Also, when that happens, it's Milchick's job to extract the message from you. When he asks how long ago you ingested it, I really can't recommend honesty enough. It's easier for you both if he knows which end to start from.
So do you think he's tried to smuggle notes a lot and that's how he knows, or is it just because he's in charge?
Maybe. I mean, maybe it's both. Because if you worked here for years, you'd have to think that maybe you did do that or something.
A line dating back to the founder. I have a mnemonic poem to help you remember their names. I authored it myself, and of course it falls outside corporate canon, and it's poetically imperfect. To be sure, there's a slant rhyme in the second verse in the annals of the family. But I think you'll find the poem to be reverent. I'll say the full thing.
Hey, what the hell is Egan Bingo?
It's how you don't die of boredom in the Perpetuity Wing. And come on, it'll be an excellent opportunity for everyone except Herb to bond.
Optics and design.
Back with that refinement. I trust that your session was good. Great. Very restorative.
You two know each other?
You got some business or you just out for a fucking stroll?
Dylan.
What? I think you guys are cool, and I'm just wondering what you're up to. It's rare seeing you out of your hole.
Okay.
Why is it so hostile?
Challenge in the team building space.
Egg drop challenge. You buy this fucking shit?
And what are you guys doing?
Policia.
Perpetuity Wing visit.
We should get back. Can't leave the nest empty.
Good to see you, O&D.
Those eggs look like shit.
Dylan's got animosity.
Seth? Oh, Natalie.
Harmony.
Is this about Helena?
No, this is about Peter Kilmer. And I should tell you that the board is joining us.
That's the girl from the TV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She was defending the company in the media.
The board would like you to speak first.
Oh, yes, of course. Salutations. So the search for Kilmer continues. Not to be alarmist, but prior to his departure, there were some troubling signs of possible reintegration.
Okay. The board is conveying pretty strongly that the severance procedure is provenly irreversible.
Yes.
And that this knowledge should be a given for a person managing a severed floor.
Yes, of course.
While, of course, getting MTR to their projected numbers by the quarterly deadline in 3 weeks.
We are quickly rekindling our yield down here with our nimble new refiner. And for what it's worth,
the board has concluded the call.
Thank you. And may I ask?
Goodbye, Harmony.
Dang.
So when she was saying that about the reintegration, they didn't want to hear it.
Basically.
And it's interesting how compartmentalized everything
like they
is.
only ever see each other.
For the most part, it's lonely.
Perverse.
O&D is nice.
No, they're not. Nor do they share our values. Kier sorted the departments by virtue. Macrodats are clever and true, while O&D's more cruelty-centered.
How many departments are there?
Probably
Around
30.
5.
No one's quite sure.
O&D tried a violent coup on the others decades ago, and that's why they keep us all so far apart now.
That's an absolute fiction.
Did they ever kill anyone?
Nope. There was no coup. No one killed anyone.
Then why don't we ever hang out?
I mean, I'm 99% sure there was no coup.
If they come back and attack us, I think we should kill Mark.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So they think we're crazy with nothing to lose.
Smart. That's smart.
Like, I'm imagining them rounding a corner and we're all blood-soaked and I'm wearing your face and they're like, whose face is that? And I'm like, the last person who fucked with us. And that's just feeling like a really powerful image to me.
We're here.
What in the...
Come now, children of my industry, and know the children of my blood. That's James Egan, current CEO. Remarkable man.
Handsome, too. See those brows?
I mean, they're thick.
Is that a wax figure?
All the center displays are for a past Egan CEO, but the whole back part is Kier.
This show is so freaking weird.
I know.
I know that death is near upon me because people have begun to ask what as my life's great achievement. In my life, I have identified 4 components, which I call tempers, from which are derived every human soul. Woe, frolic, dread, malice. Each man's character is defined by the precise ratio that resides in him. Should you tame the tempers as I did mine, then the world shall become but your appendage.
I think that to be an Egan, what you are is the keeper of an ethos, a compact of values, in which I do believe will one day save this world. And that ethos goes all the way back.
Oh, look, you got one. It's okay if you cry. She was 5 CEOs ago. They never had a woman before. As she told her father at age 7, she was going to be the first. Isn't that lovely?
It's beautiful. It almost makes me wish I remembered my own childhood.
It's an unnatural state for a person to have no history. History makes us someone. But waking up on that table, I was shapeless. But then I learned that I work for a company that has been actively caring for mankind since 1866. Each of these is a real smile from someone on the outside. Someone Lumon Industries has helped. The true number of smiles may well be in the millions.
So what are we, like a dental company?
No, my point
That's what I would have thought.
They update the mouth wall?
It's not called the mouth wall.
Damn, they took down the chick I like. You guys ready to go?
We just got here. She hasn't even seen the Kia part yet.
Irving is like 300% bought in.
Yeah.
Gia heart.
He like bleeds Lumon.
It's weird how this company is like setting its own narrative from inside. You just have to trust it. Legacy of Joy.
It has like a museum thing. That's so weird.
Jesus.
No, Kia.
It's his house?
A perfect replica.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's crazy that's in there.
The bedroom of Kia, just as he might have left it.
I hate this place. It smells like 19th century ass.
Stop treating this like some kind of beer party.
That's not fair. Up till now, I've been reverent as shit.
Were you about to bed sit?
No.
What's that in your pocket, Mark?
He's not gonna like that.
Oh, God, Mark.
It's for fun.
It's the Perpetuity Wing. It's the living soul of Lumon. And everything she stands for, not a bingo match.
Look, Kier said keep a merry humor ever in your heart.
Oh, did you give one to the trainee? She's starved for meaning here. So, of course, you'd pervert our founder's message with jokes. Definitely what she needs from her department chief.
Hey, I didn't want to be department chief. I didn't ask for Petey to disappear and for... Helly. Shit.
Oh, she's trying to make an escape.
It's gonna be hard because that place is like a maze.
And she'll forget she did it and be right back tomorrow.
Jesus.
What? He's just reading
I feel like I'd have the same reaction. Even his wife was annoyed with him.
Oh my gosh. She's gonna get sent to the break room.
I just thought about why it's called the break room. It's not to take a break, it's where they go to break you.
Yeah.
Wow.
She said never come back here on that paper.
This way, please, Hellier.
Dang, she's gonna have those cuts in her Audi and be confused.
On you go.
Free gift card.
I'm truly sorry to see you here, Helly. I hoped you'd just settle in. I know Mark's been trying so hard to get you to feel happy.
Look, you seem like a smart person, but don't you see how fucked up this is? You can't
Not
keep...
right now, Helly. Sit.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Hands on the table, please.
I mean, she seems so fine, like when she's talking, but inside she's a whirlwind, dude.
I'm bringing up the compunction statement for Helly R.
What is this?
Read it.
I don't want to.
No. Do.
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world. None may atone for my actions but me. All I can be is sorry, and that is all I am.
I'm afraid you don't mean it. Again, please.
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world. And only in me shall their stain live on. I am thankful to have been caught, my fall cut short by those with wizened hands. All I can be is sorry, and that is all I am.
They're gonna brainwash her until she actually believes it. Oh my God.
They have like a lie detector thing.
Again.
Really?
Fun day. See you tomorrow.
Oh, it's that map.
Whoa. Oh no.
You think this company's ran by like artificial intelligence or something since it said mind?
I don't know. And you know how they don't really talk? It's just like...
I need tokens so I can eat.
It doesn't work like that out here, brother.
Oh my god.
Perfect symmetry in every shot. I love it.
Not here.
P?
When they call about that book, he's gonna be like, what book?
Well, it might be at his doorstep. Well, I don't know. I guess he would have seen it, huh? Always cleaning up. Oh, that's Petey's phone. Yeah.
Who is it? Blocked.
Wow. So guys, man, that was episode 3 of Severance. That was nuts, and we learned a lot in that. So
yeah.
So there's different, what are they called? Egans. And they've been around since I think it's like 1864 or something like that. So for a really long time. And I guess the Egans was who's in charge at the time. So that's really weird. And then they have this whole entire wing that I didn't even know existed. The guy's house is in there. They're obviously brainwashing these people to like
think they're doing something good
and hold so much reverence towards these people, you know. And then they took our girl Helly and they put her in a room and they're making her read that thing until she actually believes it, which is insane. And I really put it together. It's not the break. I thought it was the break room, as in like they need a break, like, because they're going crazy. But no, it's the break room. That's where they go to break you. That was a crazy episode. We got one more to get into. Thank you guys so much, for sure, for watching the show with us. And I just think this is mind blowing. I'm still so confused at what's going on. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to mention. They said that the other wing tried to overthrow the other wing with a coup at one point.
Well, he said he wasn't sure about it. So I'm guessing that, yeah, that did happen.
Because he had a lot of animosity towards that one guy. That was nuts.
And then PD said that there's people who are in there that never get to leave. They don't get to be severed. They're stuck.
Right. And then the biggest thing I took away from the whole show is he asked Mark, he said, what if you're down there killing people and you don't know it? So that's just a crazy thought.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously in every TV show, man, people get killed. Like that's what makes a TV show for sure. But yeah, I'm ready to get into another one.
Yeah, me too. That's the name of that book.
All right, guys. Episode 4, The You Are. The following contains a depiction of self-harm. Viewer discretion is advised. Your turn.
It says that before every one.
Miss October can't read, y'all. She can recognize patterns, but she can't read.
All I can be is sorry, and that is all I am.
I'm afraid you still don't mean it. We'll try again in the morning.
I mean, maybe if she just hurts herself bad enough, she'll be like, dude, screw that place. You know what I mean? Because the thought will come into her mind.
See you tomorrow, Helly.
Fuck me. I read it 300 times yesterday.
259. Again, please. Now.
Wow.
What the hell is that voice? Forgive me for the harm I've caused this world. And only in me shall their stain live on. I really am sorry, okay?
No paraphrasing. Again.
I mean, Milchick's having a bad day too.
No, he has to sit there and deal with that all day.
He's got a boring job, don't he?
It's past 1100, and Helly's been in the break room since yesterday.
Okay.
I wonder if, as department chief, you feel you should check on her progress?
Well, Mark doesn't have that power.
Hi. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Hi, Bert. What are you doing
Exactly
here?
how the wet fuck do you know where this
Dylan.
office is?
My predecessor, Alice Kay, came here once when they still did the summits and she left directions.
Give us them reversed.
Okay, it's all right. Irving, I kept thinking about what you said about being excited. The new handbook totes, and maybe you were kidding or teasing.
No, not at all.
Okay, good. I've been fretting, though, because you mentioned the anticipation could distract from your work, which was the opposite of my intent. So I figured, heck, bring them over now. That way it won't be on your mind.
You brought pre-release handbook totes.
I know your time is valuable.
Okay, well, you can drop them on the desk. Long hike back to O&D.
Right. If an informal tour of O&D ever sounds refreshing, I'd be happy to personally offer that to Irving and any one of you. Directions are in the front bag, reversed.
Hard pass.
Thank you, Bert.
Thank you.
There's something up with him.
Seems soon to be taking him up on his offer.
Kia's whole original vision saw us all working together.
That was before O&D started disemboweling people's bowels.
Nonsense. I'll be back by 1.
He's gonna die.
How many times?
1072.
That's a lot of times.
Well, is she a changed woman now or what?
about the voice behind the door?
Crying baby, you mean?
No.
That's not what I
The
heard.
angry, mumbly guy.
Really not supposed to talk about the break room.
What you gotta do is trick the machine by thinking about something you're really sorry about. I like to imagine my Audi's love maid with a MILF or two, which is obviously badass, but I do pity the husbands.
He does pity the husband.
Break room sucks, but that's why we have protocols and procedures so we don't end up there. You'll learn, I promise.
Hello, it's Irving B. from Macro Data Refinement.
Bert's over there by shelf 6. Don't touch anything.
The big envelopes can handle an appendix reissue. We ship all the hallway pieces in frame. So much to remember. I'm sure it's easier than what you MDR kids get up to all day. I can only imagine what it's like when the new art comes in. I mean, you see it before anyone. I actually cried when you guys put up the youthful convalescence of Kier. No, I did. I never thought I'd see the handbook passage depicted visually. Only up for a month or so. Oh, man, what a month.
He's a lumen head.
Yeah, lumen head. He's illuminated.
Where did Felicia go? Supply run. Voila. Let not weakness live in your veins. Cherished workers, drown it inside you. Rise up from your deathbed and sally forth, more perfect for the struggle. I can't believe you have this.
What in the hell?
I'm sorry. What time is it? I have to go.
You know, I was sensing a little something, but I didn't want to say it. The way they kept looking at each other. I guess from their perspective, though, they're probably horny. You know what I mean? Because they're always there.
Really?
I got to 4%.
Yes. Feels good, right? Great work.
Do you think her name's Helly because she raises Helly Loki?
Maybe. She's rebellious. But it's weird because they're supposed to be working on the computer, but she can go spend 45 minutes in the bathroom. That's kind of odd, right?
That's like the least thing I've seen them do is actually work.
Yeah.
What's this?
Will you put that away?
It's a map of the hallways.
No, it isn't.
I thought we weren't supposed to make maps.
I didn't. It's just something I found. I think Petey made it.
Oh shit, you didn't turn it in?
You're such a hypocrite lecturing me on following the rules.
I wasn't lecturing you. I'm just trying to keep you out of the break
I
room.
can't believe Petey was a mapper. Let me see. He's got wellness, management, perpetuity, everywhere we know of. This must have taken him weeks.
Why aren't we supposed to map the office?
It's an Egan rule. Render not my creation in miniature.
What the fuck is this?
They look like houses, right? Well, maybe they're on the outside and Petey found a way to get to them.
So why would they be on a map of the severed floor?
Clearly he was trying to tell you something.
No.
You're more loyal to this place than to your friend.
I'm loyal to how it felt around here before you showed up.
You mean when Petey was here?
Yeah, because there was balance. We could have fun and work without the whole goddamn department imploding.
The work is bullshit.
The work is mysterious and important, and we deal with the uncertainty it brings us in the way that Kier would have wanted, as a family.
I could not, with a razor to my throat, be less interested in being your family.
Dang.
Your best friend left this for you, and you don't give a shit.
Is that a
You're
paper
right.
shredder?
I don't give a shit.
Mark.
There, it's gone. Thank you, Helly. Now we can get back to work.
Mark, it's an emergency.
Okay, all right.
I was going to get Mr. Milchek, but I thought it best not to break the chain of command.
It's just raining contraband today.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Has anyone seen anything like this before?
Passage 31, page 110. Be content in my words, and dally not in the scholastic pursuits of lesser men.
No books except the handbook, I know.
What are you doing? Mark, what is this?
Maybe it's another Petey message. Flip through, see if my name's anywhere.
I bet it's a loyalty test. Remember the spicy candy?
I'll be turning this into milkshake.
What? Why? It's booty. It's booty with your name on it.
Excellent decision, Mark. This is an idolatrous text that should be brought to him immediately.
They're so brainwashed. It's
They really
so sad.
Yeah. Like they'll kill each other for this corporation.
Like he has no idea that's his brother-in-law. That's crazy, right?
And it makes me wonder if he knows like on a gut level. Or if he'll start to like get the inkling.
Mm-hmm.
So what's their space like? Stalactites and shit?
No, it's nice. Bert's fostered a really welcoming environment. He understands the spirit of Lumon.
Helly?
Excuse me, Helly.
Jesus, Helly.
I'm on a camera.
I am so sorry, Miss Cobell.
What is happening here?
What's happening is you're going to give me a video camera so I can tape a resignation to my Audi, or you're going to have to explain to her why she's missing 4 fingers.
Okay.
Oh my
That's what I was saying. If she harms herself,
It's Cobell, right?
Ah.
start with just one finger.
Do I look like I'm fucking around right now?
No, you do not.
Helly?
Mr. Milchek, could you get the video camera, please?
Hey.
Hopefully that works. But then that's not good if it does, because then now everyone else can do that if they want.
Yeah.
Well, boss, guess this is the part where I should tell you to go to hell. Except
He's
you're
already there. Yeah.
I was never sorry.
It's different.
I watched your video asking that I resign. Now, Miss Cobell says you threatened to cut off your fingers? I understand that you're unhappy with the life that you've been given. But you know what? Eventually, we all have to accept reality. I am a person. You are not. I make the decisions. And if you ever do anything to my fingers, know that I will keep you alive long enough to horribly regret that. Your resignation request is denied.
I'd be like, hey, that wasn't me. That's crazy. So she's keeping herself there.
Dang.
Scroll down to explore our rustic birthing cabins. It looks more like a shitty ski resort than a birthing center to me, but...
Okay, sure, fine. But it's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna like it. Get all of your snark out now, or you're never gonna earn your Uncle Badge.
So would you rather go to a birth retreat?
No.
Because I kind of just want to go to the hospital.
Yeah, me too. Oh no.
Have you heard from the board yet?
No.
Kilmer wasn't your fault, and it certainly wasn't mine. They'll understand. It wasn't your fault, Harmony.
If you want a hug, go to hell and find your mother.
Jesus.
Since Petey reintegrated,
The board's never acknowledged reintegration.
we have to get his chip.
His corpse is scheduled to be destroyed by cremation following his funeral on Sunday.
Why do they need the chip? Because there's only like so many or something?
Is that a link them to be responsible or something?
Vision, wit, cheer, humility, benevolence, nimbleness, probity, was.
That's sad.
He's not supposed to be there.
What are you doing here?
News reports said that he worked at Lumon, so I thought maybe I knew him. What are you doing here?
Oh, he used to come by my shop. Oh, poor man. Well, on the upside, at least now we both have a date. If you'd like to go in and pay your respects, I'll wait right here for you.
Yeah, I think I might swing by the bathroom, but I'll see you in a sec.
Service is starting soon.
Yeah. Whiskey rocks.
That's a fancy funeral to have like a bartender.
Hello. Were you a friend?
He was my dad.
Oh, I'm so deeply sorry. I suppose you were close and everything.
But how is she gonna get the chip?
Wait,
Take his
please.
head?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't know you. I'm Nina.
Mark Scott.
I'm Peter's ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
You're from Lumon. So you didn't even know him at all.
Well, I just figured I'd know him.
Hey, Ma.
And
They want to start.
are you June?
Yeah.
God be in my head. You can read the rest.
So you knew my dad?
Yeah. At work.
Oh, you're one of those. Do you ever think that maybe the best way to deal with a fucked up situation in your life isn't to just shut your brain off half the time?
I'm not exactly sure.
I'm gonna knock your face off with a rock tune.
It's rock and roll. Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son. Tuck you in, walk within. Keep you free from sin. Till the Sandman he comes. Gripping your pillow tight. After night.
That's so sad.
Heavy thoughts unite, and they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of lies. Gripping your faces.
Oh, she brought the drill.
Pray the Lord my soul to keep.
If I die before I wake,
I pray the Lord my soul to take.
pray the Lord my soul to take.
Hush, baby, it's just a monster under your bed.
This lady's wildin'. Oh my gosh.
He's gonna see the hole, isn't he?
Mark, sweetheart, are you all right? I'm so sorry. I think I have the cystitis under...
It was a mistake. I have to go.
Okay, well, let me come with you.
It's not necessary.
So was the funeral just too sad, or
Something like that, yeah.
if you ever want to talk?
No, thank you. But thank you for, being my funeral buddy.
Good night.
Good night.
They'll do anything for this company.
Oh, that's where his wife died, probably.
That's Petey.
That's Petey.
How did you?
Would you mind taking that up to diagnostics for me?
I just wonder what information
Yes.
is stored on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like where he was, who he was talking to.
You requested me, Miss Cobell? Miss Casey, I'd like you to run a special wellness session with Mark S.
Mark S. What's the problem?
He just needs it. Trust me.
Kier invites you to drink of his water. Irving. Felicia said you'd be here. Is it awful to say I don't care for that one?
No,
Because it's not brutal.
honestly, it makes me nervous too. Such a lovely vista, but I keep thinking.
He could slip.
It was a thrill to have someone from MDR come see us, to take an interest like you did. So, if I embarrassed myself.
You didn't. Are you embarrassed?
No.
Good.
I have 4 more stops. Would MDR consider joining me?
MDR would.
I wish I could nap. I think I sleep 15 hours a night up there.
It's a character flaw.
Just means you're a party guy, Disco King.
I can't be falling asleep, Bert.
Who cares?
The handbook cares. No workplace shall be repurposed for slumber.
Original word of Kier.
and I shall whisper to ye, dutiful through the ages. You are my mouth, and through ye I will whisper on when I am 10 centuries demised. I don't understand. He doesn't just speak to us through the handbook, the paintings. He finds other ways.
You think you need your job, but I've lived abroad as a vagrant, abstaining from my own money to rely on the charity of strangers. Most were beggars themselves, yet they were happy, and so for that summer was I. Your job needs you, not the other way around.
Safe travels, Dealer. Thanks, O&D.
There's different editions of the handbook.
Yeah, and they have like a budding romance. So what if they're married outside of this? That's the part that scares people, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Mark? I'm gonna go.
Do it. I'm working up till the bell. I think I may still crush this thing tonight.
Hope you do. See you soon.
More self-harm.
I feel like she's always gonna be up to something.
Yeah. This man's looking for contraband.
No, he wants to be in. He wants a note to be in there for him.
Sometimes I ask people to sculpt how they feel out of clay. Would you like to do that?
All right.
Destiny, an acrostic poem experienced by the author Rickon Hale. D is for dreaming, the start of it all. E is for energy, breaking down walls.
I wouldn't be ready for that yet. I'd have too many
is for
questions.
stewardship of home and of earth.
Is that the floor, you think?
Is for terror, which gives us more worth. I is for eyes, which observe us with love, until N, meaning newness, rains down from above. And why? That's a question we needn't now ponder. For destiny, friends.
His wife died by hitting that tree, though.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good sculpture.
How does he know that? Just intuitively?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it. Wow. Okay, guys. So if you're new here, man, I just want to address something. So usually when we do these reactions, you know, I feel like I'm really excited about. Sorry, dropped the headphone. When we do these reactions, man, I'm really excited about what we're watching, what we're doing. And I feel like I got a lot of energy and I want to joke and I want to cut up and I want to add to it. But this show really doesn't call for that to me. This show is doing such a good job of just making me shut up and pay attention, because I feel like every time I try to talk in the show, I feel like they finally get done saying what they're going to say. And then I go to talk and then they start talking again, which isn't a complaint. But I'm just saying, like, they're explaining a lot, and I feel like I need to hold on to every detail in this show. And then one of the questions that I want to ask you guys, so we're 4 episodes deep into the show, and I've learned a lot about the world, and I'm discovering things. But if I was a smarter person, right, like if I had a really good IQ, would I be able to put together what's going on? Have they given me enough hints to know? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I don't think so.
Because sometimes in a show, they put the answers right in front of you, but it's just, you know, it just depends on how long it takes you to figure it out and what pace you're going to do that. But with this show, I just feel like there's no way I could know, right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
There's absolutely no way.
Right. Why do you know?
because I feel like I can pick up really good on stuff, and I'm not picking up on nothing yet.
So if we did a bad job paying attention, please don't come for our heads. But you guys know what we mean. So that's really interesting. And that's why I really like this show. Because like, I feel like it's going to be details after details after details. And then eventually it's all going to topple over and the truth will be revealed. And I love that, right? Because it makes it really interesting and it just makes you want to keep coming back, because there's no way I could not finish this show at this point. Like, I'm way too invested. So what did we learn in this episode?
We learned that, remember O&D, that place? we learned that they allegedly overthrew, and I'm starting to think that's the one that is stuck there.
Why? Because they did that?
Yeah.
Right. So what was that floor that we just seen?
O&D.
But there's more to it, though. I guess the more the TV show is going to move forward, man, the more we're just going to keep discovering there's different departments. And I think once we discover more of these departments, it's all going to fit together like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And then we realize that Mark definitely on some level understands what's causing his pain, because they basically put him in like a hypnotic session or something. And I know that he wasn't under hypnosis, but what I'm saying is that room that they put you in, it's just so zen. They had the candle going, the girls talking all soft.
And they always talk about your Audi in there.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a space for you to like your mind to expand. And he did that tree.
Well, like I said,
and that candle could have like.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah.
They used his candle.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that candle like triggered it. I don't know, man. I feel like intuitively your thoughts and your experiences and stuff, like maybe it's like deep in your DNA. It's not just in your brain. So that part was interesting. And I just feel like at this point, I still just have so many questions about what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, I know they needed to get the chip out of his brain. Do I know why exactly? I'm not going to lie. Like, not really. I could speculate. I would imagine that there's information on that chip, right? And then maybe they wanted to get it so that way they could understand what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe they were trying to hide the
Like
fact that he still,
or something.
Well, they were saying that there's no way that he could still be severed and then, you know, be having the reintegration problems.
Yeah.
So maybe they took the chip out because they want the public to think that when he quit, they removed it or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. They just don't want that coming up in the media.
Well, what are they going to do? Dig up his body? Like, it's over now. They're about to bury him.
I don't know, but I was thinking when that guy falls over dead and he's got that chip in his brain and he used to work there, like, wouldn't that cause some type of firestorm?
Yeah, I think that it already will, because, you know, they're so, what is it? It's such a controversial topic.
Right.
So I feel like they're already railing against like him because they know something probably was wrong with him in that way. But I think they took the chip out because they needed to know something on it. And I feel like it was more for troubleshooting.
Well, they obviously took it to diagnostics. So, yeah. So, guys, I don't know, man. But all I know is I cannot wait to watch the show again. I really can't. Next time I'll watch it earlier because it's like really late. I shouldn't have stayed up so late watching it.
I felt really bad for Helly, too.
Yeah, I do, too. Well, I feel like with her, she should keep fighting. Like, she's ready to, you know, do all that. I feel like she should be. If I was going to do that, instead of kicking a bucket out from under myself, I would burn the place down.
Yeah.
Like if they're sitting there telling me I can't leave, I'm essentially a prisoner there. You got Milicic dragging me into a room, making me read something until I'm brainwashed. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'd rather burn that place down than to kick a bucket out from under myself. But I would just be too curious. Like if they're not going to let me leave, then she's obviously there for a purpose. And it makes me wonder, why does her Audi want her there so bad? Maybe the benefits are so good.
Right. But
Mark lives in a little crappy house. So, well, it's not a crappy house, but he lives in like a little tiny house and he doesn't even have property. So it's like, you know, it's a weird thing, right?
Yeah. I was thinking either they are really like their Audis, at least hers, because, you know, Mark's, I wouldn't say so. But hers is like maybe really die hard for the cause.
On the outside?
Yeah, it has to be, because you're not going to sit there and threaten your own self unless there's a greater good or something like that.
Or
and he even said the dude's breakfast to her and she was like, oh yeah, I love that. Like she was like really like inspired, whereas Mark's character outside isn't really like that.
Right. And then there's Irving, who's way too into the company. I mean, he's like almost obsessed with
But
it.
if we saw his Audi, he might not be at all.
Well, it makes me wonder, maybe she's really down for the company outside of it, or maybe she's undercover. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe she's trying to intentionally keep herself in there because...
Oh, that's a good too.
Maybe on the outside, she can't get information in either. Maybe the Audi, if the Audi could have her way, she would write a note to her Annie and say, we really need you to figure out what the hell's going on in there, because that's what I'm trying to do.
But maybe she's like, I know my instincts. Like, my instincts are so like intuitive that maybe I'm in there figuring the stuff out.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so she's sitting there thinking, okay, if I send my Annie in there, obviously it's hell in there, so she's not going to like it. So when the Annie wants to get out,
ops side,
you get what I'm saying?
Of the controversy,
Right.
that's smart.
Yeah.
That's a good thought about her, because she really is bound and determined to get out of there.
I feel like as soon as Mark and Helly put their heads together and both become determined to figure out what's going on, I don't really know about
I don't
Irving.
think she's dead. I think someone's gonna get her.
Well, yeah. I mean, they always save her in the nick of time as a TV show for sure. I don't know about Irving, but I feel like Dylan is he's kind of rebellious. He's got a warrior spirit about him, as we saw in this episode. So maybe he'll start to rebel too. And I just keep wondering to myself, what would happen if you walked in there? What's the lady's name? Miss Coble. What if you walked in there and slapped her upside of her face? What would she do?
I don't know.
Like, instead of cutting my fingers off, what if I cut her fingers off?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, because anytime you poke the bear, you're going to get a response. And any type of response is just information.
Yeah.
Right. So it just makes me wonder, how far are they going to go to get information?
Right. This show could go a lot of places right now. We're just so at the beginning of it still.
Yeah.
That it just could go anywhere.
It's one of those things where when I'm watching a movie or a TV show, I don't always get them, but I do kind of pride ourselves on the fact that I feel like we can watch something and pick up on what's going on, you know, because it's not as easy as it may look, man. I mean, probably to you it is, like,
yeah,
but I feel like sometimes
and you guys probably get to watch extra content on the outside and stuff.
Yeah,
we're not doing that.
Right. Well, it's just a whole different dynamic because half the show, it's not that I'm thinking about the show, it's I'm thinking of like what to say, what not to say, what's going to annoy people. And that's why I went on that whole rant about, usually I try to engage more. So I hope that this reaction isn't coming across boring, but I just really, really, really am trying to pay attention to what's going on. And like I said, they're just throwing a lot of information at me. So
yeah,
some things are easier to just cut up and have a good time in than others for sure. But I just need answers.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get to the point to where we understand what's going on and then look back at how how wet behind the ears. Is that a good saying? Is that how that goes?
You know something I picked up on today?
What?
How, Helly has like a certain type of clothes she wears where everyone else is different.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Coble kind of started wearing that.
Oh, did she?
So I'm starting to think maybe she's also.
Well, it's interesting because you asked, is she severed or not? And we were talking during the middle of the TV show, so it was hard to express the thought. But at this point, I don't know. I mean, I feel like she obviously isn't severed. Okay, like that would be the obvious choice.
No, I know for sure she's not.
How do you know?
Because she got
the thing out of the head. Okay, well, what if when she goes to work, she's one person with one mission, but when she's outside of work, she's another person with another mission, but they're both working for the company, and so they're basically, she's working for the same reason, but she's compartmentalized also. Yeah, like maybe, you know, because she's not the ultimate hierarchy. Like in my mind, I was thinking when in the first episode, okay, this lady's in charge. Right.
Yeah.
But now I realize she's not in charge.
Yeah. There's someone way above her.
On some level, I would think that she's compartmentalized also. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? I'm just trying to say, like, she can have a whole different mission when she's at work opposed to when she's not at work. But when she's off the clock, she's still on the clock. But she just has a whole different mission. Like her mission is different. Her mission is, I mean, she still knows about like what's going on and stuff, but she doesn't know quite as much, or maybe she doesn't know, or maybe she knows more than her at work self.
Yes.
Like that could be an angle.
Yeah, her character is very unique because, you know, we think she's in charge, but the people don't even let her speak in the meetings and stuff. They don't even like give her a chance to talk to them.
Yeah.
So that's kind of showing how just little she is to the company.
It really is amazing to me, man, because you guys have probably seen this, because I'd imagine most people would watch the show before they watch our reaction.
And probably binge the crap out of it.
And I know there's a second season, so you guys are a whole season away from us. So we probably look so stupid right now. Like,
well, no, I don't think so. I think that it's giving you just enough to keep you going, because if we find out everything now, then the show's not good.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Like,
but I'm just saying, in the future, like once you know what's going on, people are probably just laughing at our theories right now because we just have no idea.
Because we're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm even starting to think like, because you know the Asian lady, sorry. She's always wearing a different color than everybody. So I like pick up on the colors of things. And to me, that always signifies something.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be wearing green. She's always wearing red. Red means outside.
Right. I'm just going to let you pick up on the colors. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, no. I'm not picking on you. Like, I'm just trying to make a joke. But no, for real. Like, the colors signify a lot.
Or
like,
maybe it has something to do with Mark. Because Mark's always wearing red outside.
I don't know, man. I really have no idea. Remember when we watched Game of Thrones, everything was about colors?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's kind of why we say that, guys, because really, that was one of the first shows we watched on our channel, to be honest. And we've realized, like, they put so much detail into the outfits that the characters wear, and they're always trying to, like, signify
and they
something.
do it in most shows. Like, even Carl in Walking Dead, just, like, the way he's dressed will signify how he's going to act that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes he'll dress like Rick. Sometimes he'll wear the sheriff hat. It's a costume choice. Like they do all this subliminally for reasons.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That Asian lady, there's something about her that I feel like is related to Mark.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys are having so much fun watching us squirm because, like I said, I don't know what's going on in this show. Like, I get everything I feel like I should get up to this point, but we got a long ways to go, man. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would like the video. I know I say that a lot, but liking the video is free. And guys, we do put a lot of work into the channel. It might not seem like it. And liking the video is all the difference in the world. If you like it, it'll get pushed out to new people. If you don't like it, no one other than our subscriber base is going to see the video. And it's really that simple. So I really do appreciate that, man. You can hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction. And we'll be back with more Severance.